Right, it's my second day in Bogota. I'm in Colombia. It's my second day in Bogota. So today my plan is explore to the city, explore the Bogota city, and tomorrow I will take a flight from Bogota to another city, Cali. So I will stay there for 2 days. It's been raining since yesterday and it's still raining. The weather is not too cold, and I'll have a breakfast in a short while. In a short while I'll have a breakfast, and then I'll head out to explore the city.
Is there coffee?
Yeah, there's a drinks there, I think. Juice and all that.
Was sind deine?
Das ist meins.
Ist das Guava?
That's a juego de guava,
Ah, ja.
I think.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Looks like.
The Spanish is already quite good.
This is the hostel I'm staying in. Today is my second day in Bogota. So I'm heading to bicycle tour, which will take me around the city. And that's the way I will explore the city today. This is, I think, it's a university, Universidad de La Salle.
Pero veo lo que le digo, mire, estoy hablando de humildad, entonces usted me contesta así de esa manera, y en lugar de reflexionar, no.
That's the university.
Bueno, póngale cuidado, póngale cuidado.
This area is Plaza Choro de Quevedo. That's the name of the area.
Acá está.
Protegido para siempre lo manillo de la vida. 30 me faltarían 10.
Bueno, llevo uno más.
Llevas el 6 por 50.
No, va a ser
El vuelo es las 8 menos 3 y las 5 de la tarde.
Ah, no. No está bien sin las clases.
Hola amigo, ¿cómo vas? Para 10. 3 por 20. Esto hay una...
Mira, no.
Sí. Más lejos.
No, espera.
Carlos, para la potencia.
Ya. No. Hacia allá, pues, ahí.
Así, para hacer ya.
Ahí no quédate. Ya.
Siéntate vos. Ahí. ¿Y esto está pasando ya?
Sí, está 3 por 20.
3 por 20.
No. Si no, para. Mira que trae una foto y después te voy a enviar. Después te voy a enviar.
Muchas gracias. This is the bicycle tour I'm going to take. It will take 3 hours. Bicycle tour will take 3 hours, going around the city, showing the different sites. So this is the tour behind me. ¿Suele?
Pan de la abuela,
Pan de la abuela. Ah, dulce.
un gallo dulce,
Pan de la abuela. Muy bien.
queso y crema de leche.
Crema. Ah, ok. This is a bakery. I just bought a bottle of water. Cost 3 mil pesos, which is 50 pence in the UK money.
I will play a game before to start with the tour, and the game will be like this. I will say my name, my nationality. You need to say your name, your nationality, but also my name, my nationality, and will be like this until the last part. My friend, you need to repeat all the names of the here, and I learned English from February to December. I started working in the company fixing the bikes, and before for me it was impossible to speak in English. And from December until now, I'm a tour guide. I'm not a local guy, but I had a good opportunity to share the tour with different tour guides of Colombia by 11 months. That's why actually by part of the information that I have for you, I have many versions. Depends on the political idea of the people, the Colombian history changes a lot. Actually, to study Colombian history is...
Oh, really?
It's a bicycle tour. You can see all the way up there, there's a statue of Jesus. All the way up there, there's a statue of Jesus. That's another attraction to see in Bogota, right at the top. So from here we'll grab a bicycle.
Oh, you guys are from grad school. So we give like a break.
Oh yeah. I've been here for a few minutes, so I've been on this bike for like.
You just take any? You just take any.
Maybe take no the big.
I
No.
would say Cartagena is like really.
This one?
Is it smaller? I know there's only one bike with one or two with I always look for rock police would be really scary.
Right, I'm ready to leave with a group. So it's going to be bicycle tour.
laughing at me because I like dropped my money.
Lovely weather here, beautiful weather. It's not too cold, not too warm. La puerta del catedral. I think I went yesterday from here, this restaurant. La puerta. That's the main square, I think. That's the main square. Open market. Oh, Iglesia. It's Iglesia behind me.
Okay, welcome to the Bolivar Square. Bolivar is the character in the middle, and for Bolivar was able to free 5 different countries. Was Venezuela, Colombia, Panama, Ecuador, Peru, and part of Bolivia. That's why actually the meaning of Bolivia is Bolivar land. And Bolivar was from Venezuela. The Bolivar Square is one of the most important squares in the whole country because you can find 3 important political powers in a line. The building over there is the Palace of Justice, judicial power. The next one is the Congress or the Parliament, the legislative power. And behind that building is the House of the President, the executive power. Talking about that building, the Palace of Justice was destroyed twice. The first time when this building was destroyed was in 1948, when was shot a political leader called Jorge Eliezer Gaitán. Jorge Eliezer Gaitán was the favorite candidate to win the election in 1948. And in Colombia, the people exactly don't know what happened with Gaitán because he had a lot of enemies. He was an enemy of United States because he was promoting communism, left home in 1948. Also was an enemy of the Colombian government because if you check the records of Colombia, Bogota was destroyed the 70% of the city, including the building over there, the Palace of Justice. The second time when this building was destroyed was in 1985. And now my question is, have you seen Narcos before? The whole thing? Okay, what? You are going to find many versions about the things that happened in the market of the city and nowadays the major office work in the building. How looks the architecture? This is, yes, you are right. The architecture of the Congress is a mix between three different countries, all those countries from Europe. Which country can be?
From Greece.
Yes, right in the middle, Greece. You say? From? No. You are close. Sorry? Spain. No. Well, the next two, come on.
Wings of German.
Oh, come on, how do you know it?
Yeah.
It's really hard to know it. That's why the mix between the Italian and the German style. But right in the middle is Greek. Actually, I know it because I had an architect in the tour. Because nobody say that it's a half a German style also. You're an architect?
No.
No? The last one. The primary cathedral. It's one of the oldest buildings of the area, 250 years old. Which kind of style can be? Which country comes from your mind? Spanish, actually, church. Well guys, this is all the information about this stuff. Now we need to go to La Macarena neighborhood and there I will show you a bullfighting arena. The mayor office works in this building and that one have a French style.
I think this is the main street in Bogota. Hola. Hola. What a beautiful day, beautiful day. Bogota.
La Santa Maria. The bullfighting season were forbidden the last year because 2 years ago young people, students of the city, fight and protest against the event. Just for 1 year, because actually the last bullfighting season was in January of this year. The government decided to go against the event because it's a tradition. As you know, that tradition is coming from Spain. But at the same time, the rich family, the elite of Colombia, they are descendants of the Spaniards and they try to preserve those traditions. I think the principal reason is because for the government it's a good business. The price for a ticket during the bullfighting season can be minimum $50 American each person. The owner of the bull ring was Ignacio, son of Santa Maria. That's why the last part of his name is the same name of the bull ring. About La Macarena neighborhood, La Macarena neighborhood is recognized to have the bull ring, a gastronomical area behind the bull ring, and many hostels. Have a good location because also is close of La Candelaria, and in the next area that we are in, the International Center, one of the principal business areas of Bogota. Guys, because in one of the stops of the tour, I will explain you or will give you some information about extractos, that is a kind of division between the areas. That's why my recommendation from here is just try to keep in your mind how look the different part of Bogota, because I have some questions for you. The last area was La Candelaria. Now we are in La Macarena, outside of a bull ring. The next area is the International Center, a business area, and the other neighborhood is called La Merced, a neighborhood with British style. Well, are you ready? Do you have any question about the area, the place? How many people can stay? 1,000. Let's start.
This is a bullfight arena. Museo Nacional, that's the National Museum of Bogota. National Museum, Calle 53. Yes. Watermelon, huge watermelons. These are mangoes.
Hey, gringos!
Iglesia Central. Centro Comercial, that's Commercial Center San Martin. Bogotá mejor para todo. Oh, that's looks like a park. It looks like a park. It's, Parque Metropolitan National. It's a metropolitan park.
People that gonna do exercise, yes. It's Sundays and holidays in the morning. Actually, Sundays and holidays in the morning are the best days to do the bike. And this is the event that we have today in the city. The 7th Avenue, that is one of the principal avenues of the city, is closed for cars, but it's open for the people that want to do exercise or go in a bicycle. You can go in the 7th Avenue in the ciclovia from La Candelaria 100 blocks to the north. Yes. Well, now we are in the front of a neighborhood called La Merced. La Merced is a neighborhood that has a kind of British style. The important information about the area is the organization. Actually, the neighborhood is a mess, it's not organized. The beginnings of the area was in 1920, but was after 1948 when Jorge Eliezer Gaitán died that the center of the city, La Candelaria, was abandoned. That's why the people just escaped to other areas, because they don't decided to move in a painful way. They just started with the construction of a new house, a new neighborhood in a short time. And that thing happened in La Merced and in many of the areas of the city. That's why the problems that have Bogotá during the rush hours. If you visit Montserrat, the church in the top of the mountain, from here you can appreciate that the streets in Bogotá are not perpendicular or parallel. Literally, Bogotá is a big mess. Other important thing, the park over there is the National Park Enrique Olaya Herrera. It's the second biggest part of the city and is part of a natural reserve that the beginnings is in the avenue over there until the mountains. Actually, that natural reserve connects with Montserrat. Nowadays, now it's full of people, but this is actually not normal. It's just when the city has important events in the area or the ciclovia that you can find many people in the park enjoying, doing exercise, and that's why I will say. Also, today is the best day to visit the National Park Enrique Olaya Herrera. Now we go to other area of the park. There you can drink 4 different juices. You can let me know, you can have like a kind of taste. At the end, you can just let me know which one was your favorite, and the tour includes a full glass. Yes. Are you ready?
One more question. Why is this part of the town red?
Okay, I have actually 2 versions. One of the versions is when when Bolivar was fighting against the Spaniards, some soldier from the United Kingdom comes to Colombia to fight against the Spaniards. And that's why in this moment Colombia suffered a kind of British influence, but I'm talking about 200 years ago. And you know, the beginnings of the area was in 1920. The big growing is 1948. The other thing, people that have money, people that are politicians, military, they're gonna have a building.
This is a national park of Bogota. Parque Nacional.
Well, the first juice that you are going to try in the tour is called borojo. The juice have borojo, chontaduro, milk and honey. In the Pacific coast of Colombia, they prepare other juice called arrechon juice. Do you know which is the meaning of the word arrecho in Colombia? No. It's when the people is horny. And because the juice have two aphrodisiac fruits, that's why it's called in the Pacific coast arrechon juice, literally horny juice. People from different countries say that at the end the aftertaste is similar to blue cheese.
Now you put it in your head, so that's all you're gonna taste. Oh, and then so the first one we can dip, but then we have to pour, right?
Yes. Okay. Sorry.
Oh, that's funny.
You can take the glass and share. Okay. Recommendation. In the first one, is possible put the spoon in the juice, but in the other three, my recommendation is to put the juice or the spoon.
It is delicious.
Okay. The second one is called guanábana. Have you tried guanábana before? The fruit is similar to the jackfruit, but the taste is completely different. They just have guanábana, milk and a bit of sugar, and guanábana is good for cancer. It's not that way, but
It's good for cancer.
yes.
Antioxidants. Wow.
The last two are called salpicón. Basically, salpicón is a fruit salad with juice: pineapple, papaya, mango, banana, melon, with mandarin juice, the orange one, take the glass, and with a strawberry juice, the red one. But you can see that this color is not normal in the strawberry because this is artificial flavor called frutinho. But the red one is one of the most popular in Colombia.
That one's very stupid. Wait, what is this one? Sorry.
Like a fruit salad with juice.
This one.
Does it do anything to you?
Salpicón.
Excuse
But
me.
does it do anything?
Oh, pardon.
Pineapple, papaya,
Well, but like
pineapple,
that first one makes you
banana,
horny, second one makes you
melon.
younger. What does the third one do?
Sorry?
First one makes you horny, second one makes you younger. What does this one do?
Right? It's helping you. Have many fruits?
Vitaminas.
Vitaminas. No, but it doesn't have.
Yeah.
At the beginning, when I come to Colombia, I was living with a Colombian family, and the mom of my friend asked me about how was my trip.
This one. Did you want for me? Yeah, thank you.
You say
You
white
guys
one.
met in Mexico. That's kind of cool.
Real?
We met,
Yes.
well, we were like,
Real?
we're going to Uber to this black tour, and he was just sitting.
Yeah, he like overheard our conversation. It was like, hey.
Yeah, I was trying to put it on. Alcaldía is about mayor office. Mayor office. It's alcaldía. Alcalde is mayor, but alcaldía is the building where is the mayor. Oh, man. Or it can be, for example, if you were see some information that say alcaldía, blah blah blah.
What area is this?
Now we are in Teusaquillo.
So hardcore.
Teusaquillo. It's like medium class.
Teusaquillo, that's the name of the area. So it's a posh area in Bogota city.
Puede ser montando bicicleta o montando, because if you say like, okay, es montando bicicleta. You don't have like a exactly literal translation.
We are cycling in Bogota city in different zones.
One is more like formal grammar oriented, and the other one is more like conversational scenario, and let's go out.
So they know the family is showing their friends.
But the blending quite well, because I'm getting explanations to conversational things that
You teach them ever?
I'm curious about from the woman who knows grammar.
Last time.
So I would, they have some different things that may not be
Esta zona es muy the areas, and it's the Colombian government that gives one number between 1 to 6, and depends of this number people pay more or less for services like water, electricity, internet. 1 and 2 is a number that normally the government gives to a low class areas. 3 and 4 medium class, 5 and 6 high class. Strato number 5 and 6 they pay a lot because they are supporting at the same time the stratos number 1 and 2. 3 and 4 are the current price. National Center, they have a gastronomical area, the bourbon that also produces good money, that's why it's a high class neighborhood with strato number 5. The next area that was between La Merced and La Macarena was the International Center, the area with the highest building. Which number can be the International Center between 1 and 6? You need to know that this is one of the principal building areas of Bogota. 6, because also depends on how much money produce or move the neighborhood, the number is going to be higher or lower. La Merced, that was the neighborhood with British style. Which number can be La Merced? 6. 6. 5 is 5. Yes, it's not 6 because the houses there are nice. And before the neighborhood was completely residential. Now it's easy to find some universities and offices of the government. It's a high class area, but not with the highest number because they don't produce a lot of money. That's why it is number 5. Have a good location also because it's close to the International Center and close to the second biggest part of the city, that is a national park actually. That's why I will say that one is 5. Now we are in La Soledad. About La Soledad, it's an area, a residential area. The main areas are residential, and the principal avenue that is that one over there has restaurant, pubs, banks, malls in the area. Because also that area have a good location. It's getting popular and popular. Why? Because for example, La Candelaria is the center of the city, but La Soledad is in the center of good areas, because from here to La Candelaria is more or less 40 blocks, and from here to Zona T, Zona Rosa, Zona G, that are nice areas in the north of the city, 40 blocks also. And it's quiet and it's organized all the time. As you know, the growiness of the city after Gaitan died was in a crazy way without plans, but not in that neighborhood. That one was designed, that's why you don't have problems during the rush hour. Which number can be?
90%.
4, 5, and 6, the other 10%. I don't know very well how it's divided between 1, 2, and 3, but I know between 4, 5, and 6. Strato number 6 represented 2% of the city. Number 5, 3%, and the other 5% is strato number 4. And the biggest areas, or the strato that have more areas in the city is the strato number 2 with more than the 30% of Bogota. Strato number 2. That is one of the areas that we are going to visit at Santa Fe. Well, are you ready? Okay, let's go.
This is all a high class area in Bogota city. A church. Institut National.
Last December about Santiago and Ring. He released like I released like this thing
Supermercado. Centro Memoria. ¿Qué zona es eso? ¿Qué zona es eso?
Colonial Caracas.
Banaria
Caracas.
Caracas. Banaria Caracas. This is the area.
Caracas.
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 Ah, okay. ¿Tú vives en Bogotá? Sí.
Pero yo soy de Venezuela.
Venezuela. Muy bien. ¿Qué parte de Venezuela?
Maracaibo.
Maracaibo, muy bien. No he estado en Venezuela. No he estado, pero un día.
Recomiendo tampoco.
Sí, ahora es problema política. Problema política.
Cuando se mejore.
Sí, Venezuela es más mejor de toda Sudamérica. Sí, es claro. ¿Cuál es eso? ¿Qué?
Botero.
Botero.
Yeah.
Parque Botero. Ah, that's a Park Botero. Park Botero. There's a Botero museum as well, with all the fat figures. Transmillenia. That's the transport service, Transmillenia. Sí, soy de Inglaterra.
Inglaterra.
Sí.
Lejos.
Más lejos. 11 horas para avión.
8 horas pasando por el agua.
¿Está bien? Para. ¿Es Parque Botero o Museo Botero?
Parque.
Parque en otra es Museo Botero.
Sí, otro es museo.
Sí,
es
sí.
el parque.
Centro de memoria.
Centro de memoria. Aquí hubieron una masacre. Entonces, como no cabían los muertos, los metían en camión.
Ah, ok. ¿Qué siglo?
Siglo X. Son muchos años.
Oh, muchos años, ok. This is a cemetery.
Ya,
Cementerio. Ese es cementerio.
los metían en un camión, como no alcanzaban mucho, los botaron aquí todo.
Ah, eso es cementerio.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a cemetery. People died in a war.
No, es cementerio.
Sí, más grande. On the right is Parque Botero. Mujeres de Colombia, más buena, más linda. No, sí.
Venezuela tiene las mejores mujeres.
Mujeres. Oh,
Ya las vas a ver. Ya vamos a pasar por ahí.
sí, sí.
Zona roja de Colombia.
Roja de Colombia. Santa Fe.
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe es zona. This is the zone Santa Fe.
Muy peligroso.
Es muy peligroso. ¿Está bien para cámara?
Sí, sí, está bien.
Está bien, no problem. This is a dangerous part of the Bogota city. And 90% of the population live here in this dangerous part.
Santa Fe.
Santa Fe.
Enjoy the graffiti area on the left side.
Yeah, graffiti on left.
I will recommend you to stop or take pictures and the camera.
No?
You can take the camera.
No?
Are you sure?
Area is Santa Fe.
Sí, yo tengo anillo de oro y todo.
Sí, sí, está muy, muy bueno. This is the poorest part of Bogota city. I think it's
Es el cementerio.
this cemetery. There's a cemetery behind me. It's a cemetery. Pero caminar es peligroso. En bicicleta es un poco segundo. Yo creo que. This is the dangerous part of the Bogota city. And my tour guide said should not use camera. But I'm taking this option to use it. What did he say? ¿Qué?
Y yo le entendí. Estaban prostitutas.
Prostitutas. Oh. There's a lot of prostitutes here in this area. ¿Cuánto cuesta para una prostituta?
50.
50. This is all prostitute area. 50. Mío. This is a dangerous area of Bogota city. Gracias, gracias. ¿Qué zona es eso? ¿Qué zona es eso?
Este es el centro, la séptima.
Oh, está.
Venimos de allá de Paseo Bolívar.
Bolívar, aquí. Centro.
Maní salado, maní dulce, manito.
Lo de Rápido y Furioso, lo que ruedan solo, los carritos, la de colección.
Domino's. Pizza.
Allá hay dominó en Inglaterra.
Sí, muchas Domino's de América.
Y para jugar dominó,
Sí.
también, juego de dominó.
Ah, sí.
¿Sí?
Sí, ya.
Pizza y juego.
Hola. Mejor precio. Carrera 4.
Es universidad. High school.
Ah, ya. ¿Qué edificio es eso? ¿Qué edificio es eso?
Esta es otro high school.
Oh, high school, esto.
Yeah.
Más grande high school. Más grande.
Helipuerto.
Sí.
Yeah. Helicóptero.
Helicopter. Oh, it's got helipad.
Sí.
Se dicen helipad en Inglaterra.
El dueño del high school.
High school. This is high school. That's quite posh. High school. Bar de los precios periodista.
of the tour, I will give you some information about how to go there, because about the things to do in the city in Bogota is Bolivar Square, the most important, Bolivar Square, Gold Museum, Botero Museum, and Montserrat. I will recommend you how to go there. If you are living in La Candelaria, it's recommendable first to find the place where we are now. There is a journalist park, and find the channel of water that is over there, and just follow the channel of water to the mountains. At the end of the channel of water, you can continue just following the top of the mountain, and like this you can find the entrance. Why not just follow the top of the mountain from La Candelaria?
Montserrat.
Because maybe like this you can arrive to a dangerous place in La Candelaria. Neighborhood or areas close to the mountains in La Candelaria are very dangerous. That's why my recommendation. Other thing, there you can have two kind of experience. It's possible to go by walking to the top, but it is possible just on.
I've just finished a cycling tour, and the guide took us to different parts of Bogota, some posh places, some ruin, poor places. So we started at 10 o'clock and finished around 1, 11, 12, 1, so 3 hours. Took us 3 hours cycling tour. So now I'm heading to change currency, because tomorrow I'm heading to Cali. That's another city. So I'm heading to change currency, so I have to pay to hostel. ¿Cuál es eso? ¿Cuál es eso? Guanábana, esa fruta. Fruta de Colombia. Bogotá, de Bogotá. De Bogotá.
No, eso fue tierra caliente.
Caliente, sur de Colombia. Cali. Cali, Pasto.
Tolima. Llano.
Muchas gracias.
Guanábana fresca y de la mejor calidad.
¿Cuál es eso? ¿Cuál es eso?
Ese se llama chontaduro.
Taburo.
Chontaduro.
Chontaburo.
¿Dónde eres?
Inglaterra. Inglaterra. Choguro.
Acá le llamamos la Viagra colombiana. Eso es la Viagra.
Choguro.
Chontaduro, sí. Chontaduro.
Chontaduro.
Ese es el famoso chontaduro. Aquí lo tenemos como la Viagra.
Eso es juego de chontaduro.
Ese es jugo de chontaduro. También es muy bueno.
¿Es de qué ciudad?
Pacífica.
Pacífica.
Sí, el Pacífico colombiano. Límite con Brasil. Se da mucho. Allá de Tucuña. Límite con... Sí, con Brasil más bien.
Muchas gracias. It's a holiday today in Bogota. Calle del Florian. Carlos. Mango.
Sí.
Más grande.
No, el más grande es
Este. Mango. Normalmente es pequeño.
así como.
Normalmente es mango, sí. Este mango también. Mango. De Colombia. Mango de Colombia. Gracias.
No, excelente, excelente. Muy sacamos la cuenta porque vale 12.000 vale. 12.000. Bienvenido entonces. Solo 700 pesos. Bienvenido, señor.
Gracias.
Pero no era así. Pero ahora sí, ahora sí.
¿Qué fruta es eso?
Aguacate.
Aguacate. Agua. Avocado. Avocado. Aguacado. Más pequeño. Gracias. ¿100?
205.
Ok, vale. Gracias, muchas gracias. No receipt, no receipt, receipt. Muchas gracias. Right, I have exchanged 50 pounds and they give me quite good exchange rate compared to the one I had in the UK. So it was exchange was 41,000 pesos for a pound. So yeah, I've exchanged 50 pounds from this shop. Ordered 2 empanada sandwiches and it cost me 4,000 pesos, £1 for 2 empanadas. Muchas gracias. That's a tam I ate yesterday. Tam. Empanadas, carne, empanadas, pastels. These are the fountains. It goes straight to Montserrat. If I follow this way, I think it goes straight to Montserrat. Cable car.
Hoy en día la botella. La hacían de buscar caballeros totalmente gratis.
La oreda chicha.
Cuando es paro todo el mundo grita, desgraciado. La vez y salió y trajo la botella de aguardiente, las dos polas. Don Heraclio abrió la botella de aguardiente, sirvió 2 tragos de aguardiente triple, se tomó un trago, se tomó el otro, se tomó la cerveza de él, se mandó la mía y se dio la jeta. Pero la voz de Don Heraclio cambió por completo. La voz de Don Heraclio se comenzó a recortar. Don Heraclio miraba por la única ventana que tenía esa tienda hacia la cima del nevado y me decía: pues mijo, acá la historia más triste que ha pasado en el Cocuy. La historia más trágica del municipio, mijo.
Right, I'm going to do a walking tour, which will be 2.5 hours. 2.5 hours, and they will walk into the important part of Bogota, which is La Candelaria. So we will be walking there, exploring more of the Bogota city. ¿Qué es eso? Chicha. Chicha. No, está bien. Shisha. Para beber. Ah, ok. Shisha.
Mango and lemon, blackberry, passion fruit,
coconut.
natural.
Es shisha. No, está bien.
No hace daño.
Dulce.
Sí.
Sí, está bien.
Dulce y un poquito amarga por el alcohol.
¿O alcohol o qué es? Es típico
de aquí.
Colombia. Shisha. Se dice.
Hay un dicho.
Chicha.
Dicen chicha. Hay un dicho que dice: el que viene al chorro y no toma chicha, no vino al chorro. Pruébela.
No, está bien.
Es un poquitico, no le hace daño.
No, gracias, muchas gracias. Yo no tomo alcohol para la religión. Gracias. Chicha tradicional de colores y sabores.
Por ejemplo,
the three most important plazas in Bogota, and we start here because here was the foundation of the city in 1538 by Gonzalo Jiménez de Quesada. He was the first Spaniard that came to this part of the country. When he get here, he built 12 houses and 1 chapel. Do you know why 12 houses? It's because the 12 apostles. Okay, so in the colonization process, it was really important to implant all their culture in the communities that lives here. Now we don't have any of those houses. We just have this one in the corner. The original chapel was over there. The original one was destroyed in an earthquake years ago. But we have this monument count, it has 12 windows that represents those first 12 houses. This neighborhood and this plaza is also really important because it's a bohemian neighborhood. We have a lot of universities around here, so people gather to drink, to listen to storytellers, or sometimes a street theater, or sometimes people jog. That's why you can see that statue over there. You are going to see, if you pay attention to the roof, you are going to find a lot of them around the neighborhood. Also here you can find one traditional drink from the Aboriginal people. It's called chicha. It's made out of corn, and I will tell you a little more about it later in the tour. Now we are going to see a couple of graffitis, and then we are going to have a fruit tasting because Colombia is really famous for the fruits. Yes. Okay, so welcome again. If you have any questions, please ask me, or if you need recommendations, it's okay. So let's go.
Pero ha venido aumentando, ¿sí?
I'm in a walking tour, 2.5 hours long walking tour, and he will take me around center of Bogota.
So this graffiti is really interesting because when the Spaniards came, they thought they were arriving to India. Okay? That's why you can see Ganesh, but it is yellow because the Spaniards were obsessed with gold. Okay? You can also see in the corner corn, which was the food in which all the cultures here were based on. Also you can see here this statue with Asian features. That's because Asian features because our Aboriginal people, they came from Asia through a very pathway in the north. Now I want to show you this one. She's a Kuna woman from Panama. The artist is Carlos Villeras. He's a local artist, and we are going to see a lot of his paintings. And at the end we are going to see his gallery. Okay? She's a Kuna woman, and you can see in her eyes an expression of sadness. This is because all the people that lived here, they were taken from their land, and that's one of our biggest problems since then till now. The distribution in the land is really bad here, so they are now fighting again for their land. Okay. Now we are going to go to the plaza. If you have any questions, let's go.
Y me voy con María Mesa.
A big story 6 years ago. Yes. This artist came because I am the gallery of the Oh, okay. This the premium de la Exactly, for the kindergarten, and to help my
Okay, so Colombia is famous because of its fruits. We say that we can have a different fruit each day for a year, and in the next year we are going to have more different fruits. We have families of fruits, and we are going to see one of the most, the ones that we like most, and I think some weird fruits for you. Let's start with, well, this one. Mango. We love our mango. We have mangoes like this and like this. And here we like to eat it green. We eat it green with lemon, salt and pepper. It's really nice. Now this one, have you seen it? Or what does it look like? It's like a tomato. But it's a tree tomato. And it's sweet. We cook it and we make use of it. And sometimes you put it in some salads. We have this one. This one is a little bit old. It's yellow.
Pineapple.
Yeah, but this one is a dragon fruit. Maybe you've seen the pink one. Yeah, inside this one is the same. It's white, gray with black seeds. You have to be careful with this one because it's digestive, so one it's okay. And it's really sweet. It's amazing. It's one of my favorites. Now this one, have you seen it? It's really weird.
It looks like a mini pig.
This one is feijoa or feijoa, and this is originally from New Zealand. People from New Zealand, when they take the tour, they can't believe that we have this. Yeah, it's not from here, but it grows really well. Also, I forgot, this one is the dragon fruit, but we call it pitaya. Okay, now this one. This one is the passion fruit. Here we call it maracuja. And maybe in Europe you've seen this one.
Yeah.
This one is gulupa. They are from the same family, and we make juices and desserts of it. It's really sour, and they are practically the same inside. We have this one. Have you seen it? This is the granadilla. When we are kids in the school, our mothers, they always put this in our lunch, so we open it with the head, and it's like a cup, so we eat it with a spoon, and we eat the seeds also. We have also this one. This one is white inside, you peel the skin, and it's close to lychee, and it's called mangostino. This one is also from Asia, but grows a lot here. We have, this one is one of my favorites, and it's huge. It's incredible because this grows in trees really up. This one is white inside, and it's called guanábana or soursop. It has antioxidant properties, so it's good in the chemotherapy or with cancer. Okay, we are going to taste some of these fruits. I forgot one really important. This one. This one is lulo. It's endemic from Colombia. It's from high regions. So this one grows in the city. Also this one. This one is curuba. It's from the family of the passion fruits, like a cousin because it's not too close. And this one grows even here in the city. We are going to see a plant of this one. Please feel the skin of this one, it's really weird. And that one is really sour. If you go to party, that one is good for the hangover because it hydrates your body. Also we have this one. This is, of course, it doesn't grow like this. This is just the pulp. It's full of seeds and it's from the Pacific. It's called borojó. And this one is really famous because it's supposed to be an aphrodisiac. Okay. We also drink it because it gives you a lot of energy. Okay, and this is just in juices. It's funny because people from Europe, they taste the juice and they say that it's like blue cheese. Now we are going to taste 3 fruits, and then we are going to taste a juice. Carmen here, she makes mixes of fruits. We are going to have one, and you are going to try to guess what is inside. Okay, so. Be careful. In Tallinn, they have a traditional drink that is called lulada. They put the fruit in pieces inside of juice made out of the fruit, and they put sweet milk, condensated milk, so that it's sweeter. And with ice, because it's really hot in Cali. Now we are going to have the
Strong taste.
Now this one is the guanabana. This one have a black seed inside, so you take it out with your mouth.
Het is een beetje een bijzondere textuur.
Now we are going to have the juice, and you are going to try to guess what's inside the juice, okay?
Is it mixed?
Yeah, it's a mix.
But how will you guess? How will you guess?
No? Anyone? Try?
Luna?
Lulo, yes.
Lulo? Yeah.
No, yeah, this one.
This as well.
No.
No?
Lulo. The other ingredients are mint,
Yeah, she's, yeah.
ginger,
Oh, nice.
that's why it's a little bit spicy, and honey.
Okay.
Yes. She has other mix of fruits in the juices. There is one with guanabana and strawberry or mango. We like to support our local markets, so if you want to drink a juice, you can have it here. A big glass like this is 4,000. You can share it if you want. And they have like 8 options. So if you want, we can order or we can continue. Someone wants.
Lemon, I think it's a lemon. Yeah, so I've done, now I'm South America, Central America, then I'll go north, then Caribbean, so slowly.
I'm jealous.
Yeah, it's a bit sad. It's a bit sad to travel alone. But I enjoy. I meet people.
That's beautiful. You meet other travelers. They travel around too.
Yeah.
It's nice.
You have. I have a very good friend of Slovenia, and your accent is like him. You know the way you speak, and you look like him as well. And my friend, he's from Slovenia. I met him in Poland. I think I met him, and we become friends, very good friends now. And we meet now and then. Even you look like him.
Okay.
Yeah. Slovenia, yeah. A very good friend of mine. Yeah.
Quiero para los negocios.
You traveling a lot also? Actually, I'm here for work. So,
work?
Yeah. So, we have an affiliate here.
Okay guys, I wanted to show you.
So, pardon.
This graffiti is also from Candelaria. It's a woman. It's always based in the Aborigines people and endemic species of Colombia. This is a really nice store. It's everything is organic and medicinal plants. As you can see there, the marijuana.
I saw it and I could believe it.
So it's illegal, but it's everywhere. Okay. Right now, we legalize it with medicinal purposes. So we are the biggest producer with South. For example, in the Amazon, they make a powder of cocoa leaf and mix with the ashes of a tree, a special tree, and you put that in your mouth. And when it mixes with your saliva, you are going to start to get more focus, and it helps with the altitude. Or you can see in Ecuador, Peru or Bolivia, just chew them. Or we have teas. Now we have cookies and all kinds of things. The coca leaf, it's legal, but it's absolutely different to cocaine. Okay, so let's continue.
Okay.
Montserrat.
Spring of the eternal spring. I am originally from so not far from but I live now since for I live here now in it's a little bit far.
It's one of the most important streets because it crosses the street from east to the west part. This plaza is the Journalist Plaza. It's in on or Gabriel Garcia Marquez Plaza. Gabriel Garcia Marquez is our Nobel Prize of Literature, and it's in honor of journalists because in 80s and 90s they were persecuted by the drug lords and the politicians that had corruption, and they were involved in also, if you are going to go to Monserrate, this is the way. You can see it's arrows pointing there. Just follow road of water and you are going to get to the entrance. You can go walking from 6:30 to 1 p.m. and you have the cable or the train. Also, on that mountain you have the Guadalupe Virgin. You also can go up there just by car. important plaza. So let's go down.
That's where I exchanged my money earlier on.
It's a rock like this, and today everything is closed, but for each market we have a black market. Tomorrow you can see the black market of emeralds over there, and there is a lot of guys like this opening their coats and watching the sun. And we say it's the most safe part in the city because all these people, they have guns and there is people watching from the corners that everything is okay. I like to stop here because when the mining started in the 60s, it was so much money and they were so deep in the countryside that it got mixed with the production of marijuana and cocaine. Since the 60s, all this coffee, mining and the drug business, they got mixed, and that's the way the money of this narco traffic got into the development of the cities. So the growth of Bogota, for example, or Medellin during the 70s and 80s, it's huge. More than 40% of the city got huge. Okay, now we're going to the Plaza Santander. As I told you, Catholicism is so important that the first universities and schools were opened by the Jesuitas. Santander is this guy. He was one of the leaders of our independence process, the second president of Colombia. But this plaza, in the past, it was called the Hair Plaza. The Muiscas, the Aboriginal people of this region, they used to trade products in the south and the north. Okay? The Muiscas, they were really rich because the salt mine, the Cathedral salt mine is one of those. So this street, Carrera Séptima, 7th Street, it's also one of the most important. It crosses the city from south to the north. If you go straight to the north, you are going to find the Salt Cathedral and a lagoon called Guatavita. I have to tell you this, the Spaniards were tricked by the people in the north. They get here and they tell them, oh, you have to go to the mountains because there is a golden city made out of gold. So they were upset. They wanted to get to the golden city. There was no golden city. In the lake, what happened actually was that the chief, he was sprayed with dust, called dust in his body. He was in a like little ship into the lagoon, and it was in full moon, so he shines from the distance. Some people, they threw pieces of gold inside the lagoon, not that much, but they start digging a few years and they almost drank all the water of the lagoon. They didn't find much, and the lagoon originally was 80 meters. Now it's like 20. You can visit it now, and it's a reservoir, natural reservoir protected by the government. It's really nice. Also, this plaza is really important because on the corner you can see that white box is the Gold Museum. That is a must if you are here. You have there all the history of the people that lived here. It's the most biggest pre-Columbian art museum in the world. You have guides there each 2 hours. Also in this building, in the 23rd floor, we have the Emerald Museum. I like to go there, but because you have a view of the city that you have anywhere else. And we have this building that is really old. No, it's the National Bank, and they control all the museums of the city. In La Candelaria, we have 90% of all the museums of the city. Now we are going to walk this street. The other thing is these 3 churches. The one in the corner is San Francisco Church. The white one is Santo Domingo Church. And then you have the other one, but as they were 3 in a row, they just named it the third. Okay, the third, yes. This street is really important. You just walk here. You can find all the traditional street food. You can find people dancing salsa or all the rhythms that we have in Colombia. We call this a septimazo. It's a really traditional thing to do on Sundays and in holidays as today. You are going to see all kinds of things here and people from all the different regions of Colombia. So let's go and take a septimazo.
Mira, este muchacho aproximadamente su cuerpo es más grande, más rico, recién peladito, verdecito bien rico, con adobo, con cubito, con
The episode that I'm going to tell you, it changed the way the city was going to be organized, the way we moved inside here, the way and it changed our political history. So this guy, Jorge Eliezer Gaitán, he worked in the 3rd floor of here. He went down for having lunch and a guy was waiting for him. He shot him, killed him, and the people that was here, Shining Shoes, were friends of Gaitán. They loved him, and they took this guy and they asked why did you do it? And he said, there are some powerful things I cannot tell you. They end up killing this guy and dragged him all across this street and threw the body in front of the president's house. Who was the guy? The guy was running for the presidential elections in 1948. He was a politician like never before in Colombia because he came from a working class family. He studied law in the National University here. He went to Italy in the 20s and 30s and studied law as well. And he got influenced not by the ideas but with the speech of Mussolini. So when he came back, he wanted to start a new party that was created around a charismatic figure. The way he speak to the people was crazy for everyone. The most important thing that he wanted to do was a reform in the way we own the land. That day is known as El Bogotazo. A riot exploded in the city. The city fell into a collective madness. People went to the streets with machetes, knives, torches. They destroyed the 30% of the city. More than 3,000 people died that day. There were so many bodies in the streets that they just took it in cars and threw them into the central cemetery. I want to show you that photograph over there. That's how this street looked back then. So there is no building left. Now we have this ugly architecture around. But the important thing here is that his assassination is the start of maybe one of the longest civil wars in the world, more than 50 years. It also marked the start of the first guerrilla groups. Here in Colombia we had more than 9 guerrillas, and this at the end had like a consequence the formation of paramilitary groups. And finally it got in a terrible mix with narco-trafficking. Some fun facts of that day: Fidel Castro was here. He was in a meeting that was opposing to an official meeting where the Secretary of Defense of the United States was here with the most important politicians of Latin America. It's the beginning of the Cold War, so the United States is preparing America so that they collaborate and cooperate military and politically. So who killed Gaitán, we don't know. Maybe the two traditional parties. I think maybe the conservative party, because he was afraid to
George Eliezer Gaitán.
¡Mírense el hombre araña, ve!
Esos indígenas se mueven de países.
Sí. Panamá es más pobre.
No. Como tiene el canal de Panamá, donde pasan los barcos. Tiene playa. Pero sí tiene mucha población indígena. Ellos sí son más pobres.
Entonces, ahí estaba un malandro caraqueño en una fiesta que lo habían invitado bien sabrosa bailando su salsa.
¿Quieres probarlo, hermano? No, llévese la pedita.
Delicioso y exquisito helado.
Buenas tardes, ¿cómo estás? Por favor, Amelia,
Está bien. ¿Qué nombre es esa iglesia? ¿Qué nombre es esa iglesia? A la paca.
bowling aquí. Voy a ser piloto.
Hoy por año, mañana por
Process, not just for Colombia but for Panama, Venezuela, Ecuador and part of Bolivia. You are going to hear of him in all parts of Colombia. All the main plazas have his name. Also, this is the most important plaza because over there you have the parliament. Behind that is the house of the president. Over there you have the office and house of the mayor. Here you have the Catedral Primada, the most important church in the country, and this is the archdiocese. It's where the Pope has his power in the country. And over there we have a very important building, the Palace of Justice. Have you heard of it? Or have you seen it? Yes. Maybe you've seen Narcos. Yeah, Narcos. Yeah. So this is the famous building where the tanks enter and they burn apart because the story there is that Pablo Escobar paid the M19 guerrilla $1 million or two, I don't remember, to quit the law of extradition. But this story is not true. The thing is that the M19 was, they were working in a peace agreement with the government, but part of the military, they disagreed and they shot a group of these guerrillas. So 30 of them, they entered this building and took hostages all the magisters. What they wanted to do was to open a process against the president and the government because they betrayed the peace agreement. The president at that time told the military don't fire, but alcoholic drink. We also put rum in it. It's really good for the voice, so I have to drink one later. And for the cold of the nights. Okay, here, the house that you see there is the Palacio de Nariño. It's the house of the president. Yeah, he lives there and he lives in the north. Really fancy house. You cannot enter there, which I think it's
colegios o en los barrios populares una vaina que le echan una salsa roja, que a veces lo venden en colegios públicos o barrios en la parte de afuera, nunca, jamás. ¿Ustedes de qué parte son ustedes? Qué pena. Yo soy de Venezuela. Ustedes dicen chicha en una ponche que es igual. Ponche, dicen. Ah, pero ahora chicos, de gratis. Hola.
Que no, que sí. A mí lo que me contaron es que cuando ¿qué parte
Más bonita Bogotá.
Botero. Botero is a famous plastic artist. He's known because he made everything fat, he would say, with volume. We have the Mona Lisa, the fat Mona Lisa, and some other interest paintings. Also he made sculptures, you can see his hand. But we have also inside, they are connected, 3 museums. Botero Museum, and the other is Miguel Urrutia Museum. It has the personal collection of Botero. He donated to the city, and the only condition was that it was free. So you can find Picasso, Dalí, Renoir, a lot of the big names. Yes. And in that corner you have the Museo de la Moneda, which is the museum of the evolution of our coins and bills. Now we are going to a really beautiful street which has the more preserved architecture of the old town of Bogotá.
Muchos policías.
Bogota. It's really nice. And I wanted to do at least 2 blocks.
Buenas tardes, bienvenidos.
Bienvenido. No, está bien.
And I wanted to show you, I really like this part because you can see the contrast from the old part of the city, colonial style, and the modern buildings over there, and also with the contrast with the mountains.
This is my hostel. Right, this is my flight from Bogota to Cali tomorrow morning. So I just have to book a taxi because it's 9 in the morning. So I'll book a taxi for 7, get there 8, jump at 9. So this is my. So I'll be going to Cali, that's another city, staying there 2 days. So I stayed in this hostel. And esa mujer es muy amable. Muy amable.
Bueno, muchas gracias.
Muchas gracias para ayudarme.
Con mucho gusto.
Mucho gusto, sí. So yeah, that's the hostel. This is the room I'm staying. 10-bed dormitory, Colombian flag. Beautiful. It's a very nice hostel. And this is the ticket I came from the UK to Bogota. I paid £371 for flight from London Heathrow to Bogota city. 371 quid, yeah, that's how much I paid. And that was just a train I took from Warsaw to London Euston. That's the Bogota city right in front. Bogota city. Beautiful, beautiful. The money of Colombia, 50,000 pesos, 50 mil pesos, that's 50,000. That's the new note of 50,000 pesos. That's 20 mil, 20,000 pesos.
Genre des fois je suis dans le jardin et je sais pas pourquoi il y a quelque chose qui
10,000. And that's 2,000 pesos, 2 mil. 5 mil pesos, 5,000. 20,000. And that's 100,000. 10 mil pesos. So this is the Colombian money I've been using in Colombia. Right, this is the walking tour I've taken in Bogota city. And that's a free biking tour, but they works on the tips basis. Right, I'm leaving to Cali, so I'm going to take a flight from Bogota to Cali. So I'll take a taxi. Taxi will cost me 30 mil pesos, which is about £6 in the UK money. So that will drop me at the airport, take my flight to Cali. So this is the plan today. Yep.
De la cual fuimos ganadores de 2 contratos para la atención del adulto mayor del distrito. Estos contratos debían iniciar el día 16 de agosto del año en curso.
I'm on my way to airport. I'm on my way to airport, so I paid 30 mil pesos